Now obviously, if you have a maths test in the next 10 minutes, these tips might not really help you. For all the other people, let's take a general look at how to ace a maths exam. Before we start, I'd like to say that I have a dual degree in maths and computer science, so I have quite some experience going through these maths tests. Now with that said, let's check out the tip number 1. Practice. There's no other way to put it. You cannot do good at a maths test by reading or listening. A maths test is very much like a game. Spectating it is not really gonna help you. If you want to be good at it, just grab a pen and a notebook and start solving the problems by yourself. There are a lot of videos on almost every topic available on internet if you get stuck. For example, if you're not able to solve a quadratic equation, just search it on YouTube. Follow along and then get back to solving your own maths problems. Moving on to next step. Learning the concepts. Don't just try to memorize the steps in a problem. Try and understand the concept behind it. This is the only way to prevent yourself from stumbling upon a question in the test which you've never seen before. If you understood the concept behind it, you'd be able to eventually figure out the solution. On the other hand, if you had memorized the steps, you won't be able to apply it to an unseen problem. The next tip I have for you is clear your doubts. A lot of times people just leave a question they are not able to solve and move beyond it, never to look back. Don't do this. If you're unable to solve a problem, you must try to find the solution either from a book, internet, or from a friend. This will also save you from the guilt you would have if the same question pops up in the test. It has happened to me before and it's painful. One of the most important tips is to make a maths dictionary. There are a lot of terms and formulas used in mathematics, and it's just not very convenient to remember all of them at once. If you jot down the majority of these terms and formulas on a piece of paper and keep coming back to it, you'll eventually have memorized them without any extra effort. This obviously takes some time, but it's totally worth it. And the final tip I have for you is to make sure you have a proper setup to study maths. Maths require a lot of concentration and focus. Some of the subjects like geometry and topology require you to think out of the box and visualize the elements, which is not easy to do in a loud room full of noisy people. I find a quiet library best in such cases. You can also try listening to some soothing instrumental music while you study maths. Try it out if it works for you. A study from Stanford shows that music can actually help brain to pay more attention to the task. Now that's something to ponder after. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. I'll see you in the next one.